People, que pasa, say what they do. Now the first thing that is popping in the news is an update about a story that I did earlier. And based on the information, it is said that the P0RTMORE have identified 50-year-old mechanic Robert Fowler O.C. Bakra as a person of interest after the body of Canis Jackson was found. We are speaking about this morning with all sorts of rope around the neck and the drawers missing, so therefore she was taken away. Her fence was jumped and she was also taken out. Now, based on the information, like I said, the St. Catherine South P0RTMORE, they are seeking this man to turn over himself, or else you understand the situation. Now, people, since I did that video earlier today, I got some voice notes. So people, take a listen, take a look to the voice notes, and then I'll give my piece.
Yo, my name P0RTMORE, man. My name tie up the girl. Right? The same dress where she left for them said them couldn't find her, them she left work, you know. Them said the same dress she have on. The man them tie up the girl, draw down her panty, and rape her and all rope around her neck and all them foolishness there, I swear. Yeah, it's sad. And so I'm gonna leave from out here now. Brother, I couldn't manage to go down there go look. Because I don't have the strength. Straight up. But my brethren, we selfish out and me and him talk and him tell the people them confirm say are the girl and her mother out there. The girl end up like she brown, she black like tar, you know. So she out there for a while and her body start compose. Yeah man, it's sad. Sad out Ross. So that's why I tell you nowadays say boy, yo, fathers who are parents, sorry, the parents them in the group, you have to be careful and watch your picking them social media and them internet space, because people will free them and watch them. And nothing come out they want to young girl are the reality. You hear me tell you? Yeah, straight up. Some of them not partial age neither. So yeah, one of them things.
Between me and me just get the file. Them know how, you know. The boy pick up on the girl every man, pick her up like a bus stop in her yard, you know. He might look it. But the girl tell her mother say, yo, he might look her, he might just friend, he don't have a friend, but no, he might force up, he want a relationship. And she tell him say, yo, she have a man. So the man when he pick her up, she not turn up back, and him not turn up at work the other day.
Now people, based on the news article, P0RTMORE, they are looking for a 50-year-old man. He is said to be a mechanic. Based on the voice notes, it is said that this person is a person that she is familiar with. This person usually picks her up at the bus stop, not the house. So therefore, the family is familiar with this person. Now people, I am not saying that the person that they are talking about in the voice note and Mr. Fowler is the same person, but people, it could be because basically, like you hear the voice note say, they went to his job after she was missing and he has not turned up for work. So therefore, maybe he is suspicious, or he knows that he is suspicious of something. So therefore, him take for himself. People, is it just coincidental or is it more than coincidence? Now people, this is my advice to women. And I know that a lot of women in Jamaica, they are very down to earth. Well, not a lot of them. Some of them are. So therefore, some men that are not in their class are people that they would not see themselves in any sort of relationship with will make certain pass and they will ignore it. However, women, I'm here to tell you, if you're not interested in somebody, put a stop to it right away. Nip it in the bud. So therefore, don't lead that person, people. I am not saying that this lady lead this person on. However, based on the information, it is said that this man has been trying his luck for a long time. However, we see the age discrepancy. We see that he is 50, she is 20. So my point is that we are speaking about a 30 years difference in the age. So therefore, we are talking about grandfather and grandpicnic. So people, that more than likely is not going to work. However, you understand as it pertains to Jamaica, a lot of times women, they need to get to work. So therefore, if them know a little man, they're going to take the work and they're going to ignore this person because them feel as if this person will make all sorts of talk, but sometimes or more than likely this person won't pass the boundary. However, people have some men that are psychotic. You have some men that are obsessive. You have some men might be drooling over these young ladies, especially when they are good looking, especially when they have a nice body. So therefore, the man go in yard and him basically a salivate over her, read between the line. So therefore, he has an obsession, and people, I am not saying that that is the case in this case, but just as say it is a possible scenario. Now, the next thing is that, like I said, her family is familiar with this person and they know what is going on. However, like I say, Jamaica people them play a different set of rules as it pertains to SEXUAL harassment. So therefore, we would overlook it. While something like that in a third world country, America, Canada, UK, rate, people would launch complaint and the po-po, they might do something about it. However, people, Jamaicans, our culture, it is very nonchalant. So therefore, we sweep certain things under the rug and act like it never happened. We just don't pay it any mind. We basically cut our eye on it. Now, our next thing, we see that there's a lot of CABB men in Jamaica and a lot of women have been missing because of these CABB men. And the truth and the fact is that a lot of times people need to get to work, so therefore them get desperate. So therefore them see a car and them just jump in it. And I have to blame the authority, and when I say the authority, I am speaking about the relevant authority that is in charge of licensing these people, making sure that everybody follows the rules and the protocol. So therefore, make sure so the cabs that are running on the road are legal, making sure that they are registered, them have on them red plate or whatever plate that is required for them to operate as a private or public transport operator. People, a lot of times, persons are just hustling. So the point that I am trying to make is that a lot of times persons are going to say the government need to leave these people alone, make them hustle because them have kids, them have this. However, people, not all money, not all food that are good to eat is good for the system. And like I said, unless you have some sort of formal system, unless everything is registered, you are going to have problems. Especially when we see that this is a problem that has been plaguing Jamaica for quite a while. And we see that them claim that they are making sure that they are going to check everybody paper and make sure that everybody register and make sure that each cab has some sort of identification number and make sure that the person have a badge or the person have some sort of decal that is displayed for the passenger to see. People, they put the pressure on that for a little while. However, like everything else in Jamaica, it is reactive instead of proactive. So when it is hot, when there's some sort of problem, them talk about it and they enforce it. However, after a week or two, after 15 days, it is just a 9-day or a 15-day talk. It is back to square one. So people, that is why we always have the problem that we have, because we don't stick to what we say. We don't follow rules, laws, and regulation, and we don't enforce them. So therefore, until somebody else loses their life, in a case like this, because people like me say, them have some sort of suspect. However, when we think about stuff like this, and we think about the age of the man, 50-year-old people, I think that more than likely the person that took away this girl might be a group of persons that has been working together, as in the case of Jasmine Dean. People, I don't think that this is a sole person. I don't think that this 50-year-old man, and people like me say, Jamaica have some big, strong, strapped-in, tough man. So therefore, he might be 50, but he might be very strong. So people, me no know, and you have to understand that women's strength are way, way different than men's strength. I am speaking about the average woman. So people, me just say, could it be this man? It could be this man. Like the po-po say, they have him as a suspect because them say that he is some sort of P0RTMORE. However, people, it does not mean that because somebody is passing their place, they are going to take to the extent in which them slap with somebody and them also jump over this lady fence and them also, you know what I talk about, choke her, and you know what I talk about. So people, the point that I am trying to make is this. This seems like some sort of act that is done by a group of men and people. I am just assuming that is just my opinion. It is not factual. I don't have any evidence to substantiate this claim. However, based on the history of what we see in Jamaica, when we see a lot of people being missing, example, Jasmine Dean, we saw that she was taken away by a group of persons. And we see that at least 2 or 3 names were called. However, people, I don't know the situation as it pertains to that. So people may just say, even though this 50-year-old mechanic claimed to have been the person that is a person of interest and the Popo needs him to come in and make some sort of report or make some sort of question and answer session, people me cannot say with 100% surety that it is indeed this man. So people, the moral of the story is this: at the end of the day, everybody has to be vigilant, and you have to act like you're living in a jungle. And when you live in a jungle, you have to have up all of your antennas. You have to make sure so you do everything, you follow all of the safety protocols. That means that you take cabs that you know the people them, and people sometimes that can't even stop it, but at least you know that this person is actually a cabman. Because we see too often, we see that men in all sorts of car posing with all sorts of car and act like they are cabbie or taxi man, and then them take with people, them jump over them fence, and what is even worse, them take them out. So people may just say be very vigilant, especially women. So people may just say more than likely they are not going to take away men. That is not usually the case, point blank and period. So anyways people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine, but let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up.